Hello and welcome to Crypto News. Today is June 18th, 2025, and here are the top cryptocurrency news stories. We'll start today's episode with Thailand, which recently enacted cryptocurrency laws in its country. One of the first really cool laws it passed is that it's canceling the cryptocurrency tax from 2025 to 2029 to bring investors to the country, as you can imagine. From Thailand, we'll also go to America, which is also taking positive steps towards cryptocurrencies. We learned that it passed the stablecoin genius legislation with 68 votes in favor and 30 against. So we're one step closer to seeing it become law, and it probably will because some big players are already starting to issue stablecoin related products. Specifically, JPMorgan has been quietly announcing the stablecoin JPMD, which is a special case of a deposit token, to be more specific. JPMorgan has revealed its plans to launch the so-called deposit token, JPMD. The American investment bank is expected to transfer an undisclosed amount of this coin to the Coinbase platform. And why Coinbase? Because this bank's coin will be issued on Base. Ethereum Layer 2 has been built by Coinbase, so they have a good relationship with the exchange. Moving on from JPMorgan, let me also tell you that JPMorgan and the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, met to discuss the transfer of capital markets to on-chains. Specifically, 3 of JPMorgan's executives met with the SEC's cryptocurrency team to discuss which on-chain capital markets could move to on-chains and how to best manage the change that is slowly taking place in the financial system. Beyond that, let me tell you that Coinbase is also seeking SEC approval for tokenized stocks. Specifically, Coinbase's general counsel stated that the company has sought SEC approval for tokenized stocks, which are expected to compete with other platforms like Robinhood. I won't say that tokenization is a very hot narrative in the cryptocurrency market, because you will tell me that I am being too obvious. Moving on, we will go to Kraken since we are in our exchanges section, and we will look at the layer 2 that Kraken is developing, which we learn will also have its own coin. As far as we know, Kraken's layer 2 network, INK, will be launching the INK token, which will be used primarily for DEFI and will have a supply of 1 billion tokens. Let's say we have no idea when Kraken's specific layer 2 coin will be launched. And from Kraken, we also go to Ms. Cathie Wood of ARK Invest, who sold the first shares of Circle for $52 million. I will continue by telling you that Genesis Group's stock price has increased by 52%, as we learned that it holds more than 100 BTC and confirmed its promise to raise a total of 1,000 BTC. That is why its stock price has increased. Meanwhile, Meme Strategy's share price rose 28.5% after it became the first Hong Kong listed company to invest in Solana, purchasing 2,440 Solana for $368,820. It has also pledged to support the broader Solana ecosystem. And continuing with Solana, let me tell you that Solana has joined a very special group. Specifically, Ondo Finance announced the formation of the Global Markets Alliance, an industry collaboration with 8 participants aimed at accelerating the adoption of on-chain financial assets. Once again, tokenization, which is what Ondo Finance specializes in. This particular group currently includes the following participants: Solana, Jupiter, Bitget, Trust Wallet, 1inch, Ondo Finance, and more companies. And this list is expected to grow as promised. Moving on to our last topic of the day, let me tell you that there is some strange activity on X. Many accounts involved in meme coins, including the account of PamFan and the founder of PamFan, seem to have been suspended for unknown reasons so far. In the list bar, you will also find other accounts that seem to have been suspended by X for reasons that are not yet clear. However, I see that some accounts remain active. Moving on, we turn to our favorite cryptocurrency market, with Bitcoin sitting at $104,000, having just hit $105,000, while the price also touched $103,000. As a result, we received alerts for over $500 million in liquidations. The main reason for this is that Mr. Trump is threatening the leader of Iran. Specifically, in one post, he says that we know where the so-called supreme leader of Iran is. He's an easy target, but he's safe where he is. We're not going to kill him. At least not yet. We don't want to see missiles hit an unarmed population or American soldiers. However, our patience is very limited, and he said he was grateful for our attention. In the very next post, he wrote just 2 words: unconditionally surrender. So these are the latest developments in the Iran-Israel conflict. As a result, the crypto market was a bit volatile yesterday. That wraps up the top news for crypto. Today is June 18th, 2025. I'd like to remind you that the content you just watched is created for educational purposes only and should not be considered as investment advice, but rather as investment opinion. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and feel free to comment. Take care, everyone, and have a good day.